Alright, we managed to safely get gas, but the vehicle's having issues. I'll roll down the window for air here. Oh man, it's a freaking hill here. Everything's a danger at this point. Belt just came off. Belt back on here. I got some gas. $60 worth of gas, which brought it up to about half a tank. Please, just make it. The engine was showing that it's hot. Not overheated yet, but almost. But as I move, it's starting to cool down. The vehicle has a hard time building up speed. It's got serious issues. Hear the noises there. It is out of focus. Camera's having issues here. I thought we had left Orlando. We still haven't. This is the Econ Lachakachi Trail. We're still in Orlando. I just realized that just now. I thought we had left Orlando. We're on the east side, near the east side of Orlando. So we have not left it yet. The vehicle did not want to start after I filled up the gas. It went, yeah, and it didn't crank. I tried it again. It went, yeah. I put the ignition, I turned it on a little bit and let it sit for a few seconds, and I cranked it again and it came on. So we're going to attempt to drive all the way back without stopping. Now my concern is going to be trying to make it over the bridge. I don't know if I can make it over the bridge. Because you've seen the videos with the causeway, they're like huge. I'm trying to figure out if I go into first and second, and if it'll be easier for me to drive in first or second. Because right now I have it on drive, which is like third gear, third or fourth, third gear. You can see acceleration is like an issue. It does not want to go. I'm up to 10 miles an hour right now. Everyone is whizzing by me. I'm at 15. The vehicle is very big. And it's got engine troubles. One of the issues you deal with when you have to buy vehicles on the lower end of the price. You heard that it was flipped and was trying to, I don't know if I can get this thing past. I have to hit the bridge very fast or I'm going to have a problem. We're up to 35 miles per hour. Fast as it wants to go. Definitely going to need to be looked at mechanically. I'm actually up to 38 miles per hour. I have turned off the air conditioning because I'm trying to divert all power, any power that I can to the engine. I'm at 35. It seems to be the top speed is 35. These cars are stopped up here for some reason. And I'm going to stay behind them even though they're stopped. I don't want to go into the faster lane. know you guys cannot tell, but I am sweating up a storm. This is really scary for me. The traffic isn't what's scaring me. It's the fact that the RV is struggling so hard. So maybe I'll leave this running for a little bit, just so those of you who want to watch what the drive is like in a big RV that doesn't want to run so well in rush hour traffic. Now this rush hour traffic here on this side of Orlando is not as bad as central side of Orlando, downtown. We're on the east side, which is mostly college students. I'm gonna stop on this yellow here. I'm gonna try to make it. But yeah, this is scary as all heck. See the silhouette of the RV? It is that big. The biggest vehicle I had driven before this, other than the other RV, which I drove only a couple times, I did drive the mail truck, not the giant one. You have to have a special license for that, and I didn't have that. So I drove the 4-cylinder and then the 6-cylinder mail truck, which to me felt pretty big. But after a while you get used to that. And I guess the same would happen with big rigs, RVs and stuff, but for now, for me, this feels huge. Foolishly, when I first got into the vehicle, I did not adjust the side mirrors. Now they are adjusted, so I can see around me. I can see, you know, the back. I can see the side of the vehicle as well as slightly towards the edge of the end. So that way I can see if somebody is coming up alongside me. Before, while I was driving in heavy traffic, just coming out, getting all lost and everything, trying to figure out how to get to Highway 50, I couldn't even see the side of the building. And that building was like a building. You're driving a house, basically. I'm going to try to go down to first gear. Going in the first gear did not help. This thing's having a hard time picking up any speed. That was terrible. I had manually shifted it into first gear to see if it would catch better. It did not. So I shifted it back up to drive. I'm trying to ease off the gas until I can feel, if you heard that, it was slipping. It could end up blowing the motor. So when I hear it slipping, I let go of the gas. But yeah, I'm essentially going super slow. We're up to 33 miles per hour right now. .35. If you can pray for me, I hope you've been praying. Because you're going to see this episode if it runs. Probably long after I've made it safely to the destination. So pray in advance for me, because there's other stuff that's got to happen still with this vehicle. You know, I've got to, once I get it to home base, then we can look at it mechanically as well as the interior. Try to get that fixed, and I got to get it tagged. But right now, the way it is, I couldn't trust this to drive anywhere. Its top speed is about 30-35 miles per hour. 35 is the top speed. That's just too slow. But not only that, it feels like it's gonna blow. So, very scary ride. White knuckle ride for sure. Interestingly, I had a soda in here that was cold, and now it is like hot. It was sitting right over the engine, so engine temperature is super hot, blowing up, coming up through here. Through this, I hope I'm not breathing on these fumes, but I do have the window open. The temperature gauge on the dash is at 3/4 towards hot. Surprisingly, the battery says it's at about 12. You know, it has an 8 on one end and an 18, and it's in the middle, so I'm assuming it's 10 to 12. About 12. This RV is not wanting to catch. Had a bicyclist there. Truck drivers have to deal with this all the time with their heavy rigs going up mountains and bridges and stuff. Hard to get speed up, but at least hopefully their truck's running better than this RV, which is apparently having a very hard time. Right now I don't have the accelerator at all, and it's purring like a kitten. But as soon as I step on the gas, you can hear all that. There's some kind of leak, I think. I feel like I'm stepping on it and gas is just spewing out and not combusting. We are doing 35 miles per hour. Alright, I'm rambling on and I do need to pay attention to the road, so I'm going to go ahead and sign out for now. I hope you are praying right now, even though you're not watching this episode. You're probably about anywhere from 3 to 5 days behind. So this is Friday, just for reference. I don't know if it's May 10th. That's when this is happening right now, Friday, May 10th. I don't know if it's May 10th for sure, but it is definitely Friday. The Friday before Mother's Day. The 10th or the 11th? Friday, I think it's the 10th. I'm going to sign out and focus on driving and paying attention to the vehicle. Until next time, everyone, take care. God bless you all. I hope that wherever you are, you're staying safe and that you're not stressing out like I am right now. But hey, you might wonder why I can laugh sometimes. It's because I do believe that everything is in God's hands. And, you know, if we're stressing out and stuff like this right now, it is only as it is meant to be. So, enjoy the stress. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.